One morning a stag was at the gym and finished working out. As he walked out of the building, he stopped to look at his reflection in the window. Flexing and admiring his broad, muscular chest in the glass, he smiled at his reflection. His disproportionately massive upper body seemed to overshadow his skinny legs, but to him it was perfection. "Looking good," he said, tilting his head for the perfect angle. He flexed his arms and chest proudly, completely absorbed in himself. The stag pulled out his phone and took a selfie to capture his bulging muscles. As he admired the photo, a voice interrupted him. Well, what do we have here?" sneered a wolf, stepping into view with two others. Their sharp teeth glinted menacingly, and their claws scraped the pavement as they approached. The stag froze. "What's the matter?" said another wolf, circling him. "Too busy flexing to notice us." Not very observant. Before the stag could respond, the third wolf growled, his voice low and threatening. "The aesthetics may look impressive, but too bad they won't save you when we're done with you. We're craving venison." The stag panicked, bolted and sprinted down the block. He weaved through the crowded urban streets, his long legs carrying him swiftly over curbs and around corners. In the corner of his eye, the stag saw an alleyway and quickly darted and entered. The alley's tight walls pressed against his bulging chest and shoulders, making it harder for him to squeeze through. He grunted and strained, his muscles scraping against the brick as he struggled to push forward. The wolves were closing in, their snarls and mocking laughter echoing down the alley. "Keep struggling, pretty stag," one called out. "Those muscles won't fit through there, but we will." Desperate, the stag pushed with all his might, his skinny legs trembling under the effort. Inch by inch, just as the wolves were about to grab him, he managed to squeeze through the tight space and burst into the open on the other side. Too large to follow, they snarled and clawed through the fence. "We were just playing. Come back." It was a prank video. "It's for the reals," they laughed, their glowing eyes glaring after him as he sprinted away. The stag collapsed due to so much cardio. Finally, after escaping and still breathless, the stag managed to compose himself and continue to run. He made it back onto the street, his chest heaving as he caught his breath. For a moment he was about to admire his reflection in a nearby window, but then his gaze drifted to his legs. "These legs?" he muttered, his voice tinged with realization. "I've always hated how skinny they look, but today they saved me. These muscles, they nearly got me caught," he smiled wryly, standing up and jogging off, his legs carrying him to safety. Moral: sometimes the things we take for granted are the ones we truly rely on.